Nowadays, when people ask me, "So Jace, what do you do?" I travel countries as a motivational speaker, and I'm the author of the book, If You Only Live Twice. I share in this story how I was found in Cambodia 10 days after my accident with a death certificate. How the fact that I'm still breathing and walking is because the author of this story isn't actually Jason Yolt. The real author is Amazing Grace. The kind of grace that's faster than any high-speed chase, mightier than any flaming explosion, and most of all, greater than any shame. My name is Jason, and this is the other side of my story. I woke up 40 days later to my tired and worried parents. As my parents were cleaning, feeding, and just loving me, a thought hit me hard. What if I did not survive the accident? What if they learned that I could not share my secret struggle with them because I was ashamed? Or more so because I thought they'd be ashamed of me. It would kill them too. My secret struggle? I like men. It all started when I was 14, when I stumbled on some gay porn and got curious, fascinated, and eventually hooked. I had only liked girls before. I was confused by the growing attraction to guys. And I remember my journal entry that said, "Oh damn, I think I'm becoming gay. I hope it won't be worse. I'll stop it soon. I hope." When I came out to them, they told me that even though they don't approve of it, they loved me because I was their son, and that love wouldn't change for anything. My close friend, let's call him A, had an amazing life by most books. He was charming, sporty, and pretty popular amongst his friends. He was someone I loved and trusted entirely, so I decided to come out to him. He was quiet for a bit and told me, "Everything's gonna be okay lah, bro." What I didn't realize then was that the person he was saying those words to wasn't just me. What broke my heart was that I had to learn from mutual friends only after his funeral that A was struggling with being gay and that he took his own life. I had to ask myself, was I not a safe place for him to come out to? Would things have turned out different if he had someone or a community he could share all that pain, guilt, and shame with? Would he still be here if he didn't feel alone? I am grateful for my community. The first time I came out to anyone years ago was at church to my small group. I had never felt so nervous in my life, but as each of us let our walls come down, we realized that we're not so different after all. We're all broken in our own ways, all of us just doing our best with what we can. That was when I felt accepted, when I knew that God's design for family is where I belong. I saw the beauty of man and wife in marriage, in how they complemented each other, and it makes me believe it's how it's supposed to be. But I still continued to fool around, act on my desires, especially when I got lonely. It wasn't until 2017 when things changed. It was just like any other Sunday that God convicted my heart at church. There was no bright shining light, no powerful sermon or special worship arrangement. God's still small voice just spoke to my heart and asked if I was ever satisfied beyond the physical, the superficial. He asked me because he was calling me into the kind of love that's better than anything I've experienced before. As of the point of this video, I may not be free of these same-sex desires just yet, but these desires don't define me anymore since God's love took hold of my life. So my parents asked me, "Son, will you ever bring a boy home for Chinese New Year? What will others say?" I told them, "No lah, I may not be free from my desires, but I no longer want to pursue them. I can be open with others about my struggles, mainly because the true love of God has found me. God has set me free from guilt and self-condemnation, and I wish that for everyone.